Turn it on. Turn your cell phone on. Turn it on. Turn your cell phone on.
Time for the announcements.
Rev up your week with a Wednesday Faith Lift. Join Michael Kukuru on Wednesday, May 16th from 6:30 to 7:30 for The Spiritual Hokey Pokey. This class is a love offering, and for more information, pick up a flyer and sign up on the patio. Join Christine Cummings and Brad Wenker Friday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. in the OWN Room for Spiritual Living Circles, a safe place to learn and discuss science of mind principles at work in our lives. That's Fridays, 9 to 10 a.m. Make a positive connection this week and change the world one heart at a time. Want more information? Flyers are available on the patio. Laughter may be the most powerful medicine. Get ready to laugh out loud. The Rainbow Alliance presents The Improbables of the Desert. This is unscripted, laugh out loud comedy improv you will not want to miss. It's Saturday, May 19th at 7 p.m. Suggested love offering? Just $10. Calling one, calling all. The Pet Ministry is having a rummage sale. Donations can be dropped off no later than Wednesday, May 16th at the center. You may also contact Jilly Diane at 760-774-6800 to arrange a drop-off or pickup. Show your support of the amazing work of the Pet Ministry by either donating items for the sale or find that treasure. It all happens Friday and Saturday, May 18th and 19th from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. All proceeds go directly to the Pet Ministry. Our next new member orientation is now on the calendar. This is a 2-Sunday event, Sunday, June 3rd and Sunday, June 10th from 12:30 to 3 p.m. Please sign up on the patio today. And don't just attend the center, be part of the Center for Spiritual Living Palm Desert family today. Making an impact one ride at a time. Save the planet and make a new friend. Rideshare is taking off at the center and we'd love to have you be part of it. Share a ride to the center for Sunday services. Additional information and the sign-up sheet is available on the patio. If you need additional information about what's happening at the center, please check out this week's bulletin.
All right, everybody on your feet. Here we go with a brand new song, an old song we visited. One
Come on
Big
it.
Family. Ready?
Good
One,
morning, everybody.
2, 3, 4.
Let's go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. One time through again. Come on, let's go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family, hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, hey, hey, say hello to somebody around you. Here we go. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. And happy Mother's Day to you. Mother's celebrating that day. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh. Really? Yes, okay. Okay, that's good. All right, thank you. Yes, okay. Uh, now you threw me off. All right, we're going to go right into our mission statement today and right into some songs. Listen, I don't know if you've noticed, but the past few weeks we've been changing songs every week. What we're doing is we're going to create a template. So like week 1, we'll sing a certain set of songs. Week 2, we'll sing a different set of songs. Week 3, they're all old familiar songs. We've had them before. But we're just kind of shaking it up a little bit because, I don't know about you, but I get bored when we fall into a routine. So now we're going to fall into a weekly or monthly routine. So we're going to try expanding our awareness that way. But let's do this together, please. For those of you here for the very first time, this is our mission statement. This is something we believe in, and we move right in from this into our quiet time and our meditation. So please join me. We are a dynamic, open, and positive faith community that accepts all religions. Whoops. Our mission is to awaken you to your divine nature, empowering you to create the life of your dreams. We are changing lives one heart at a time, and I just realized I'm out of order. We need to have Melanie come sing.
We can do that now.
We do that now?
Sure.
We do that before this?
I believe so.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm off base today. I turned 55 and I've lost it. See, I know, especially around this crowd. They'll throw tomatoes and stuff. So we're going to come back to that mission statement again when I'm fully present. And instead, we're going to introduce Melanie Taylor, who's our guest artist today. And she has a really great, lively song for you. Melanie has Aerosmith and Barry Manilow, and she's one of the original Harlettes. And she entertains us a lot. She's been here a lot, and we really love her. So let's welcome Melanie Taylor, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Don't worry, I was confused too. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I want to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, I am what I am. Oh yeah, clap your hands. I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Sometimes it's noise, sometimes it's pretty. And so what if I love each sparkle and each spangle? Why not try and see things from a different angle? I am what I am. Your life's a sham till you can say, I am what I am. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Woo! I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck. Sometimes it's aces, sometimes it's deuces. It's my life and there's no return and no deposit. My life, so it's time to open up the closet. I am what I am. It's not worth a damn till you can say, I am what I am.
Yes, I am.
Woo, yeah, come on.
I am
Powerful.
I am true.
I am the truth.
I am grateful.
So grateful. Yeah. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck. Sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. It's my world and I want to have a little pride in my world, and it's not a place I want to hide in. Life's not worth the damn till you can say, I am.
Emily Taylor.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, honey. Thank
Yes.
you. Gosh, that's great. Thank you. Wow, that'll wake you up, right? So now we'll go into meditation. How's that? So let's do that. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's close our eyes and exhale. One more time. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. So whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, whatever it is in your life that's bothering you or you'd like to make even better, just simply go to that space where you're open and receptive to a new idea today and a new method to get there. And it starts by allowing yourself just to detach from the outcome and become aware of your beingness, that divine energy within you, and the divine guidance system that's always working with you. Take another deep breath in. Show me the way. Show me the way. Your love will light my way. Show me the way. Sing after me, please. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Your joy will light my way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Your peace will light my way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. Your truth will light my way, and your love will light my way, and your joy will light my way, and your peace will light my way, and your truth will light my way.
Truth will light our way. Feeling in that presence of the living Spirit that is right here, that is right now. That truth, that peace, that light that is right here. Is it in the space and in this place? We recognize and flow with that infinite presence that is God. Feel the light within us, the peace within us, and the truth within us and vibrating in this room. We feel the power and presence in every breath right where we are. From this place, we know that our minds and our hearts and our bodies are healed in this moment, in this time together. From the power of the music, the power of Dr. Joe's word, from the power of who and what we are, being in this place of truth, of light, of love, and of peace. We breathe it, we know it, we feel it, and we accept the truth of it for and about our lives right here and now. We just relax and let go. Let the divine show up around us, in us, and before us as this amazing service where we get to come together to remind ourselves that love is that we are, and that we get to experience the activity of my life, of our lives being changed one heart at a time. For this truth of this word, I give grateful thanks. For being so in our lives, I give grateful thanks. For being the truth of this service, I give grateful thanks. We release this word into the law, knowing it is already so. And we claim it and accept the truth of it together by saying together, and so it is. Amen.
Amen. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I awake in this holy silence. I hear all that has never been said, and right here in this holy silence we find God when we find ourselves. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So we awake in this holy silence. We hear all that needs to be said, and right here in this holy silence we find God when we find ourselves. And I find God when I find myself. And you find God when you find yourself. So we have a song that we used to sing when Dr. Tom was here, and I think we've had it a couple times, but William will bring the lyrics up. It's an oldie but a goodie. So let's try this together. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. And in this unity, we will live in harmony, and peace has come. 'Cause we are one. Here we go. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. And in this unity, we can live in harmony, and peace has come. 'Cause we are one. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. And in this unity, we can live in harmony, and peace has come. 'Cause we are one, and peace has come. 'Cause we are one.
Rose and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at life that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads and they say I've changed, but something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down and win and lose and give and take, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. At all.
Beautiful, Melanie. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Well, as is our Mother's Day tradition, we need to find out who, these are great. Mom is just wow spelled upside down. Isn't that cool? Mom is wow. Okay, so the oldest mother here. Let's go for, not you, Bill. All right, let's go for 80. Anybody over 80? Anybody over 85? 90? 95? How old are you, honey? 80? Okay, but we got 95. Anybody over, how old are you? 91. Anyone over 91? How old are you? How old? Sorry, 93. There you go. Happy Mother's Day. You got it? Thank you. Yay. And now the woman who suffered probably the most, the one with the most number of kids. More than 4. More than 4. Really? Only one person? How many? 5? 5. We have a tie. All right, so in that case, will you stop by the office? Elizabeth has one for you as well. 5 kids. Congratulations. Happy Mother's Day. Also, Jerry Lynn, happy birthday on Monday. Happy birthday to Jerry Lynn on Monday. All right, here we go. I've never done this before in 20 minutes, but we are going to, back one more, William. I'm sorry, I went too fast. Sequence of the creative order. In your, hopefully today, on your seat, you had a little spiritual pasta maker. I'm going to explain that in a minute. And when you walked in, you were given the PowerPoint presentation today. I hope you have that because it's part of the prayer process that I want you to learn. So I have never tried to teach this in 20 minutes because that is the creative process. The creative process is the principle of the science of mind is exact and mathematical. What is up with me today? Stop. While the use of it is personal. The mathematical part we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the mathematics, the mechanics of prayer. Elizabeth, when I walked out, she said, "Do you want my old prayer beads?" I said, "Sure, just for the heck of it." And look at these things. They weigh a ton. Can you imagine this being, this is like full of guilt. This is full of guilt. No, I don't want that. I want us to learn how to pray. I want us to learn how to pray. So we're going to learn to pray in 20 minutes, okay? Are you ready? First of all, this is what you hear every Sunday on the podium from the practitioner. First of all, bingo. We call it the bingo methods. That's what we teach in the junior church. So I'm going to teach you the youth church version, and I'm going to up it just a little bit while we're doing it. We begin with God. We include ourselves. Name your good. Give thanks over and out, which basically is the release step, all right? So here we go. The first thing you have to do is establish the purpose of your prayer. What is it that you want? Not what you don't want, but what you want. You wouldn't go to back in Michigan, where I lived, there was a hardware store. And the hardware store was the place where all the seeds were that you would plant tomatoes in your garden and your flowers. And they had a big section of just nothing but seeds. Why would you go to an onion seed if you didn't want to plant onions, right? If you don't like onions, would you even look at the onion seed? No, you'd walk right past it. You would grab the thing that you want in your life. What's important is that You don't talk about what you don't want. You talk about only what you want while you're in prayer. Okay? This is why. Thoughts become... Oh, William, what happened to that saved slide that I had? Not thin. Did that leave us? Okay, just get rid of that slide. I'm going to the next one. Thoughts become things. Okay? Look. Thoughts, over here. Thoughts become things. Spirit, we're going to call it soul, body, all right? The seed becomes the plant. Are you with me? Yes. Father, Holy Spirit, Son. Now you're going to go, but why is it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? That's just because it's musical, it's lyrical. But the way it actually works is Father, Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost, the thing you can't define, and then the Son, form, all right? So, thoughts become things, seed, soil, plant. Hang in. Introducing the spiritual pasta maker. This is the best. See this? You cannot, the graphic to that, we cannot ignore what I call the spiritual pasta maker. Whatever you put into this part, whether it's, you want to call it law, soul, becoming, soil, whatever you put into it, just like a pasta maker, it goes yin, 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 right? A pasta maker, if you tried to put a cabbage in a pasta maker, it will grind out some form of cabbage on the other side, won't it? It doesn't know how to reject anything. It only knows how to accept it. So if you're putting thoughts of negativity, if you're putting thoughts of the things you don't want, think of it, it is going into your dough, your spiritual dough. Are you with me? Okay? It's going into your spiritual dough. That dough goes into the pasta maker, the law, and what happens? Yin, 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 yin. Out comes your demonstration with your doubt, with your, with your fears, with all the things, some things that you want, but it always has a shade of something you don't want because you've been thinking about what you don't want while you're praying. Are you with? All right? Back it up, William. So go to step one. What is God? Step one, recognition. One more. Nope, we're all in three. I need to go back to one. We're going to have to redo this again. Step one, William. Keep going back. Keep going back. You're in step three. There we go. Step one, begin with God. Recognition. What is God to you? Step one, watch this. Look up here. Step one, this is God is. Everybody put your right hand up. Whatever God is to you, it comes into your heart. All right? What is God? God is omnipresent. In other words, God is everywhere. It's all-knowing. It's all-powerful. What does that mean? It means God is light, God is love, God is peace, God is joy, God is power, God is beauty, God is wisdom, God is health, God is balance, God is order, clarity, abundance. All those things, God is. Ready? God is, right? So when you first start to pray, you know what you're praying for. I want a job, I want to improve my health condition, whatever it is, I know what it is that I want, and now I go into the 5 steps. Begin with God. God is. Ready? Next step. This is how you say it. And this is how you hear me say it. This is what I know. Have you ever heard me say that at the beginning of a prayer? This is what I know. Not what I wish, not what I think, not what I pray, not what I want, but this is what I know. Say that with me, please. This is what I know. And then you start talking about what God is. This is what I know. God is universal truth, universal energy, love, light, peace, beauty, wisdom, power. Would you say God is sick? God is poor? No. So if it's not part of God, it's not going to be part of you. That doesn't mean you don't have the condition, but we're not going to be acknowledging that anywhere. Does that make sense? Moving right along. So the God is, ready? God is. Next step, include yourself. It's also known as the unification identification process. So whatever God is, I am, right? God is I am. It makes sense. What are you? You are spirit. You are actually spirit. It's expressing and experiencing us, right? And so with the first step, God is. The second step is I am one with this expression. I am an expression of it. I am the love of God. I am the joy of God. I am the peace of God. Now, does that mean you may be feeling it at the moment? No. You're declaring your good into what? Yin, 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 yin. All right? Steps 1, 2, and 3 are prepping the dough to go into the yin, 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 the spiritual pasta maker. You're with me? All right, we're going to keep going. So God is. Now take your left hand. Don't smack the person next to you. God is and I am. Okay? God is. And now everybody, not just me, but everybody is part of this source. Does that make sense? So, God is, I am. Yay. And now, keep your hands here. This is the trickiest part of this whole thing. This is what your life looks like right now. Okay? And chances are pretty good, if you're praying, you want to change something about it. So take your hands and just pivot them like this. And then drop them to the core and get ready, because this is where step 3 occurs. So this is your life. Go back to this is my life. Say, this is my life. And I'm changing it now. There you go. All right? I'm already working up a sweat. Here we go. Step 3, name your good. Declaration, affirmation, realization. Those are different names for naming your good. You're not asking God to do something. We're knowing. We're knowing. There's a big difference between asking, begging, bargaining, negotiating, or knowing. This is the hardest point I had in trying to assimilate into the science of mind prayer concept, because I'm like, wait, I'm not asking God, I'm like telling God? Because for me that felt a little bit uncomfortable. It's like, who am I to tell God, what I want like that? Who am I to know that this is true? And then what I realized is the more I did some research, whatever God is, I am, and it's the Father's good pleasure to give and give abundantly, right? So what does it say? Ask and you shall receive. Does it say wish and you shall receive? Does it say bargain and you shall receive? Does it say negotiate and you shall receive? What does it say? This is your ask. This is your ask. You ask for what you want, and you ask knowing that it is yours. Now, some of the things that you ask for, we have to be careful. You can't take your good from someone else. You can't run over someone else to get it. You can't, violate. You can ask for the right attorney, but not a hitman. All right? Okay? So in other words, it has to be spiritually sound. It has to add to your life and add to the life of others. Does that make sense? All right? So your ask has to be fairly specific about what it is that you want. Not too specific, but when I'm looking for in my life are qualities. I'm looking to improve the quality of my life. So I'm health and abundance and balance and order and joy and happiness and laughter. I pray for those things so that they can expand in my awareness, expand in my life. Now I ask for them knowing that whatever I ask for, I will receive, and it will be done unto me as I believe, right? So if I have wishy-washy belief, what kind of dough am I putting into the pasta maker? Ying, 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 ying. So my demonstration looks what? Wishy-washy. Are you with me? Wishy-washy dough. Ew, right? Who wants to cook with wishy-washy dough? So, step 1, ready? Step 1 is God is, I am, change your life, drop to the core. Drop it down to like your abdomen area, right? Take your right hand and start raising your right hand, because think of this as expanding your life within you. The things you're asking for are expanding in your life experience. Let's do it again. God is, I am, change, expanding. This is what I experience. This is the new thing I'm having in my life. So if it's health, you're expanding your health. You're expanding your relationships. You're expanding your creativity. You're expanding your job. You're expanding your relationships. Whatever that is. Okay, you get up to here, and then guess what? Something's got to give. Ready? Take your other hand and go like this so that you're like this. Don't smack somebody. Open and receptive. Do I go like this? If I go like this, whose head am I using? Mine, right? My consciousness, my thoughts. But if I go like this, it's like, God, I'm open and receptive to whatever way you want to bring this to me. Ready? God is, I am, expand, right? Change. Oh my gosh, all these wonderful things are rushing in to greet me. Why? Because I am open and receptive to getting them. All right? You know, it's interesting that Dr. Ernest Holmes calls the feminine side of God where the divine womb, right? So it's kind of appropriate that on Mother's Day we're learning the creative process because we're learning how to use that womb and plant the seeds into the womb so that we can manifest wonderful things, right? So God is, again, one more review. God is, I am, make the change, ready? Expanding. Become open and receptive, right? And okay, we're going to hold there because we're going to go to the next step. So, what is it that we ask for? Health, you can put your hands down or you'll be up there a long time. Health, wealth, relationships, creative self-expression. Those things that we pray for in our life. Refer to the pasta maker. You have that there. You have the positive attributes. You can look at that. You don't pray anything out. You pray the right stuff in. You don't have to pray anything out. Because if you pray something out, the thought of what needs to go out is staying in the dough. And the pasta maker cannot reject it. The soul, the law, cannot reject that your mind is spinning on the things you don't want. So you have to stop the spin long enough to pray. And when you pray, it's a direct contact with the infinite mind, the law of mind. So whatever you do, don't negate your prayer by thinking the thought of the condition that brought you here. Does that make sense? So what am I putting into my pasta maker? I'm putting in light and love and joy and peace. I could be putting in a relationship. I want right, loving relationships. In my life, my purpose, I want right, loving relationships. Guess what goes in? Right, loving relationships. Did I talk about my ex? Say no. Did I talk about relationships that don't work? Did I worry about where they're going to come from? What do I want? Right, loving relationships. Yin, 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 yin. Out they come. And anything that doesn't comply with the right, loving relationships usually, always leaves my life. Why? Because I have the right one there, the wrong ones leave. You pray health in, sickness departs as the health comes in. Does that make sense? You pray financial security and abundance in. Yin, yin, yin. What leaves as a result? Scarcity, lack. Does that make sense? So we don't pray anything out. We only pray the right stuff in. All right? So you'll see on your spiritual pasta maker, look at your worksheet there. There's some wonderful affirmations right there. I am successful. I am healthy, whole, and complete. I have perfect peace of peace of mind and love in my life. All my relationships are harmonious. I have financial security and abundance in every area of my life. The perfect partner is in my life now. All my relationships are healthy and harmonious. Do you see all those affirmations? Imagine all those affirmations going into the pasta maker for you. And yin, 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 what comes out? But happiness, success. This is how you use the law that we talk about all the time. This is the use of that law. We talk about it all the time in here, but rarely do we actually teach how to use this law. You have the 5 steps. Now we're on open and receptive, right? Moving on. Ready? God is, I am, change, this is what I want. openness, receptivity, and guess where we're going to go from here? What do you hear at the end of every prayer? I give great thanks. So what do you think we're going to do? We're going to give great thanks. So from this space here, we go into gratitude. All right? Now, what is gratitude? Giving thanks. When you pray for something, let's say you're praying for a relationship. In your gratitude step, you are grateful. If someone gives you a gift, here, I think that's the next slide. If someone gives you a gift, what do you say? Okay? Really simple. In the prayer process, you only give thanks in this prayer for the purpose that has been answered. In other words, if I'm praying for relationships, do I give thanks for my health? No. Or my family? No. Or the church? No. Or Dr. Joe? No. Or my husband or my wife? Well, maybe. No. No. If I'm praying for the right relationships, I give great thanks that the perfect right relationships are in my life now. Now. Remember, again, it's the Amazon comparison. When you shop at Amazon, at the very end where you put your credit card information in, what do they say? And it says, credit card accepted, thank you. And what do you know is being delivered? Whatever you just ordered. This is the same premise. The problem is, again, we have more faith in Amazon than we do in God. We're like, oh, Amazon, prime time, I get it in 3 days, yay, right? With us, we go, I just made my prayer, God, I hope it worked. You just negated it. As soon as you say, God, I hope it worked, you just negated the whole thing. Are you with me? All right. You like this? Yes. I've never done a 20-minute class on this. So, if you're praying in health, are you giving thanks for a relationship? No. My parents? No. Nothing. You're only giving thanks for that perfect health. Does that make sense? Yes. All right. So now we know. Okay, so I think we review again. You guys are going to love with this at the end. Okay, yeah. Here we go. God is. I'm sweating. God is. I am. Changing it. All right, this is where my prayer is. This is where those steps are. This is all the stuff that I'm looking for, those affirmations, 5, 6, 7 of them, all one subject matter. Here we go. I'm open and receptive. I give great thanks. And what are the last words that we say in the prayer process? I release my words into the law of mind, and so it is, right? Right? So, God is. I am. Make the change. See it changing in your life. Become open and receptive to this. Now give great thanks. And now release it. And so it is. See, now watch. Okay, so here's the release step. The release step is really important. The kids call it over and out. We call it release. Don't outline for God how this is to unfold. God is in the details. You keep your nose out of them. My job is to have awareness and to be keenly aware of the things that are changing around me that are moving me in the direction of that good. Now, does God know a timeline? Do you think if you gave God a timeline, God knows timelines? No, that's made up. It takes the logical and sequential unfolding of events to get from point A to point B. If you try to stop it or shortcut it, you will go back to the process because the universe always goes through the logical and sequential unfolding of events in life. All right? So when you release this now, you're releasing the how, but you're not taking a nap. This is not the time to lay down and go, okay, give it up to God. I'm on break. In the old days, we used to call it prayer treatment, right? Affirmation prayer, we call prayer treatment. We used to say, treat and move your feet, right? You have to continue to move your feet. You have to continue to listen and do and be divine and watch that. Watch the first step appear, and you'll say, oh my God, you know what? I just prayed for this, and don't you know, by coincidence, this thing happened. The first step showed up. Really? You don't say. You mean the universe is working the way it's supposed to? I'm so relieved. Aren't you? Yeah? So, don't outline for God the details. See, or another one. Don't look for signs. Just be. Everyone always looks for signs, and if they don't see the sign, you know what they say? I guess it's not God's will that I have this. Do you see a rejecting component in the pasta maker? Do you see it? Is there a thing that says, nope, not going to happen, not for your own good. I know you're trying to stuff this pasta in here, Joe, but ying, ying, ying. Nope, it's not happening. It's against God's will for this to happen. Does that happen? No. The law just knows how to do what? Ying, 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 ying. Crank it out. Are we good? All right? So, and then we do that, and so it is. Are you ready? So we're going to do the review. All right, Jerry Lynn, can you come out, please? Ready? Stand up for me. Try not to hit some, spread out so you don't deck somebody next to you. The next service is going to be packed because it's Mother's Day brunch. They're going to be smacking each other all over. Spread out because you got to be able to open your arms up. Give yourself good eagle spread distance, okay? This is the coolest thing to watch. For you up here, this is amazing. Ready? God is, I am, change it, expand your awareness and your consciousness. I'm open and receptive to receiving it. I give great thanks. I let it be so. I release it now, and so it is. All right? Get the eagle spread because you want to make sure you can do it. What? Ready? We do it to this thing. We do it to Karen Drucker's song, I Am So Blessed. We do this in all of my classes. All right? They're going to sing it, and we're going to do the motions together. Here we go. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Very slowly. Change it. What are you praying for right here? See it manifesting in your life because you're open and receptive to receiving it. I'm very grateful that it has already been done and known in the mind of God and making its way into my life. I release my word, and so it is. There we go. And because you're really needy like me, you keep praying. God is, I am, and we are. Change it. Bring it up. Become open and receptive. Move into gratitude, gratefulness. Release it. And so it is, right? Keep going. One more time through. Here we go. So blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Bring it way up. Here we go. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Way down. Last time through. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. And we do the last time 3 gratitude in a row. Back to gratitude again. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. And so ends your lesson. There you go. Woo! Okay. Our beloved Reverend Laura came back from Brazil but is under the weather. So, and Dale is visiting in Los Angeles, so I get to do the whole service there. Or no, William, why don't you come up and do this part? I'll let William come up. Let's bring William up, everybody.
There we go, it's fixed. Everyone, good morning. Thank you very much. This was wonderful, wasn't it? Yes. Learning how to pray. Can't be anything better than that. All right, so let's go on with the rest of our service. Please prepare our offering. Don't forget that you can text your offerings. That's a great way of doing texting. Golly, man, talk about everybody's sitting there throwing it off today. We got some energy around here. To tithe throughout the week, not just today, but tithe every single day, every chance you get. That is the way to do it, to always live in gratitude. So let's do this. Let's say our offertory together. I offer this gift with joy and gratitude. I receive freely and give freely, knowing the law of circulation is working perfectly in my life and in the life of this center.
All right, here we go. Lyrics to the song are up next. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Come on, everybody, sing with us.
Get on up.
Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. And one more time through. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life.
It's up to
Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. We got this part. It's up to me to be grateful. It's up to me to be kind. It's up to me to be grateful. It's up to me. It's up to me. All right, everybody stand up on your feet. Come on, let's sing it together. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Last time all the way through. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. Every day I wake up and I say, today I love my life. All right.
Wonderful. All right, so here we do. Now we can bless our bounty right here. Say it together with me. We bless this collective offering and receive it with gratitude, knowing it is spirit in action. As its currency flows through center and beyond, it blesses many lives, including my own. Excellent. Thank you, Mimi. All right, so after service, we'd like to welcome our visitors. Do we have any new visitors today? Please stand up. We have a gift for you. Thank you. Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. What you received was a CD case. It is empty at the moment, but as you leave in the foyer, we will put a CD in it for you with one of our services from Dr. Joe. Also inside is information about what we do throughout the center throughout the week. Also, at the end of the service, in Casa Hall, which is the building next, is where we do our 1-minute miracles. If there's something, what Dr. Joe was talking about, praying, if there's something that you need to change in your life and need help with that, go over there. We have practitioners to help you with that. Also, if there's something new that you want to experience, something to really draw in, again, go over and pray with them. They can help you out in our miracle. All right, next is, and then Holly. There we go. Well, anyway, we did have what we got up through the week. Oh, there it goes, right there. This is a breakdown of what we have going on throughout the week. Almost every single day we have something going on to help you maintain your positive attitude with Spirit and to improve your life. And with that, I think we're about done. Happy birthday, Jerry. Very nice. All right, so let's just get centered. I'm going to pray us out. I am so very grateful for this day, for the message that Dr. Joe gave us today, for the wonderful and beautiful voice of Melanie. The tools that were given today are graciously accepted, and we use them throughout the week to expand our experience with Spirit, to expand our lives, to better our lives, to see the good in all situations. So with that in mind, we go out with love in our hearts, with gratitude. We are so very grateful. So we release our word to this law of mind, knowing it is done right here and right now. And together we say, and so it is. Amen. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week, everyone.